guys ready for your final comic of the night? Yes. Your next comic is came all the way from Compel, guys. Arduous, horrible to get here tonight to see. You can see this next comedian at the Backdoor Comedy Club every weekend. Barry Whitewater, guys. Let's hear it for Barry.
I am so happy. I've never been happier in my life because I told somebody, I'm like, hey, what kind of show is this? And they were like, well, you were going to be on a show where you follow a 9-year-old girl. I'm like, what? Man, I was happy it was that kind of show. I know, right? I am from a Coppell. I had a little trouble getting down here tonight. You know, it's just straight down 35, but there's a 5-mile construction zone right on 35 by my house. There you go. Yeah, because that's way out of your way. Why would you do that? Highways, right? But no, I don't mind. You know, that's just construction making for a better tomorrow. But here's the thing. I don't mind 5-mile construction zone. What I would like to see in a 5-mile construction zone is some construction. Yeah. Here's what I get to see. I get a lovely view of 5 miles of orange barrels slowly screwing me from 3 lanes to 1 lane of traffic. Nobody working. There's nobody working. And to the last 5 feet, there's always some 20-year-old guy just digging his ass off. While like 4 supervisors that kind of look like me are standing around him, doing a good job, Hector. Gonna bend with those knees. The top subway open. Alright, let's do this. First, I'm gonna play some Candy Crush. Let's do that. $17.5 million of my money right there. Also, what's weird on the highway is hazard lights. Here's the thing, when my hazard lights come on my car, I'm going about another 15 feet, alright? Something's gonna happen to my car. It's going to die, explode, like rent a bad movie. If something's gonna happen to my car. I get passed by people with hazard lights on 90 miles an hour, full family in the car. They're going to California. They're making a day out of it. I don't think they know what hazard lights are. And then I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe that car is just trying to warn me about those people. That's what people need. People need hazard lights installed on them.
Yes.
Do you know how many deadbeat roommates I would avoid if I had hazard lights? Hey man, if I could stay here for like another month or 2, like rent-free, that'd be great. Crazy ex-girlfriends. I never cried this much. Racist co-workers. Oh man, guess what color the new guy is? Back to your cubicle, Grand Wizard. I will tell you about myself. I'm the man who goes above and beyond his credit limit. Yeah, a lot of money. Yeah, so much so that chase is a verb in our household, alright? They call me all the time. I have a smartphone, caller ID, I'm not picking that up. I look down, I'm like, yeah, which one of my good friends is calling me from Carson City, Nevada? A very exclusive 888 area code. Voicemail, that's how that works. Occasionally I will pick up, because when Chase calls to get their money, they have to use specific legal language. I win every time because of that. Hey, Mr. Whitewater, this is Ron from Chase. I just want to let you know from the beginning, this is legally an attempt to get some money. Ron, I just want to let you know this is legally an attempt not to pay it. Boop, successful! Aha! Woo! 62-0! Bring your A game, Chase. Daddy's not screwing around. It's getting close to Halloween. Last Halloween, something weird happened to me. I was invited to a Christian haunted house. Let that soak in for a minute, alright? My friend came to me like, oh Barry, you gotta come out. My church is sponsoring a Christian haunted house. It's all spooky and everything. Get to see like spooky stuff, like what happens when people commit adultery. Or you say the naughty version of baby Jesus' name. Or vote Democrat. It is very spooky. You have to come out and check that out. It's like, Christians, you do so much so well, all right? You know, church, you were knocking it out of the park with church. Way to go. I feel like sometimes you overreach. Christian haunted house? Maybe not. What else you got? Christian strip bar? Gentlemen, the virtue gates is center stage. Here comes Chastity, putting her dress on. Guys, if you can't get enough of Chastity, she's going to be in the VIP concession booth. Listen to your naughty sins all night long. Make sure you tithe your waitstaff. Oh, how's this going? I've got a kid. I've got a 8-year-old son. Yeah, all right, that's okay. You never met him. I don't know if he's woo-worthy. But you meet him. You might be like, I take back that woo, tell me understand. I'm excited though. He is finally lost all his baby teeth. Thank God. He was losing faster than a meth addict with a bag of jawbreakers. Here's the thing. I'm the tooth fairy. This ain't sneaking into any room, folks. Yeah, this is me sneaking into a room. It's like, that's not hardwood. That is carpet. You lose a tooth, I will destroy the foundation of our house. We had to go camping. This also does not belong in the woods at all. Look at that. I get mauled by a bear. That is a 2-day job for that bear. That bear is out there like, oh man, I thought it was like 3 guys. It turned around, it was like 1. Woohoo, on top. You gotta help me up, other bears. There's no Ziploc bags in nature. We gotta do this guy now. My eyes are bigger than my claws. I don't belong in nature. A lady saw me camping. She thought it was like Bigfoot. She's like, oh my God, look at you. Oh my God, you look like Big Gut. Oh, I want to take you home with me. You want some loose ham? Do you want some loose ham? I really did want that loose ham. You want that loose ham? I shouldn't be camping. I don't have any camping skill. This is my skill in camping. The only thing I know about camping, it is surprising where Domino's will deliver out in the woods. I don't have any equipment. And then my friend was like, well, you can borrow my tent. I'm like, well, thanks. You have to ask questions. This tent was way too big. It held 10 to 14 people. Yeah. That's the right, correct response about that. There's not a guy, nobody goes camping with a 10 to 14 person sized tent. There's not a guy walking around going, you know, sometimes I just gotta get away from it all. And when I find 9 to 13 other people, well, that's gonna happen. Get in my tent. I couldn't get the tent set up. The thing was huge. It was like a pair of well trousers, for God's sakes. Couldn't set it up. The instructions, well, tent this big, instructions this big. It was like a fortune cookie. It was like step 1, take your tent out of the bag. Step 2, enjoy your tent. Like, what the hell? I need more. Good. Here's the worst thing. Like, that's not even, the worst mistake I made is I forgot pillows. It's like, yeah, you don't need pillows. I weigh 300 pounds, all right? I'm going to be sleeping out in the woods, on my side, with my head hanging down 90 degrees. That's going to hurt a tick, ain't it? Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. This looks like a bowling ball hanging outside of a table held by a sock. Look at that. I have nerve damage the rest of my life. I just got so desperate, I just tried to ball up my neck fat. It's like I'm like, loose ham. Jesus. Now I gotta go on a diet because of that. The worst thing about going on a diet, my friend Karen, is the worst thing about going on a diet. She's like, you're trying to lose weight. Well, here's a tip for you. This is what you do. You take all the sugar out of your house, and you'll lose weight because you won't have any sugar. Oh, that's kind of stupid. I have a car. I know where sugar lives. Yeah. It's America. Pretty sure sugar lives that way. Has anybody ever had a hard time finding sugar in this country? Oh, I can't find any sugar. Goes to 7-Eleven. Ha ha. soda. I also have another kid. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I get jealous because she can do some stuff I can't get away with. When she gets in trouble, this is her punishment. It's a nap. That's her punishment. That's what my punishment wants to be. I want to get pulled over by the cops and have that waiting for me. You know, you're going a little fast back there. No! No! I want to get fit. You're going down. Who's a big boy? Shh. Who's a big boy? Shh. Who's my special little guy? Shh. My wife, I love my wife. She helps raise my kids. She's everything. I've taught my kids 2 things and 2 things only. One, what does Daddy look like when he's having a heart attack? 2, how to delete Daddy's internet history. That's it. That is it. I love my wife. Here's the last thing though. I love my wife. I think she's trying to kill me. Ladies, you're going to help me out on this because here's the thing. She watches all those shows like Dateline 2020. All this shit like Wives with Knives. Yeah. I think that's on Nick Jr. That's weird. I don't know what that's on. She watches all those things all the time. I shouldn't worry, but she's taking notes. You don't want that. You get a little worried. I talked to her boyfriend. He's like, look, my friend, you were just being paranoid, all right? Folks,